Good afternoon, folks. It is Sunday and today is race day. This is the first of 2 races that I've got to do in order to graduate from the Zwift Academy. A little disclaimer, I haven't raced before. Well, I've raced once. It ended very badly, and that was a long time ago, so I don't really know how this all works. I don't really know much about the races at all, so this could be very interesting. Highly likely that I will finish last, but that's fine, someone's got to. And you know, your placing doesn't matter in terms of the academy, you just need to finish the ride. So I have just got home from my nana's after a massive Sunday lunch. The race is at 4, it's now 13 minutes to, which isn't really long enough for me to warm up, but well, yeah, that's all I've got to work with. So there's a good chance I either won't finish or I'm going to throw up everywhere purely because I've just, eaten a massive dinner. I have to say I am really nervous about this. All I really know is it starts furiously. I mean, you have to be pedaling at maximum watts about 10 seconds before the event starts to stay with the peloton that goes off. Otherwise you're on your own from the outset. Whatever happens today, finish or no finish, you know, there'll be some points to learn from for the next ones in the week. So right, we're ramping up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're off. So although I've got a really good start, I've had 2 Greeks come past me and leave me already. I'm now trying to stay with these ladies. Not everyone's so strong. Okay. I think the fact that I had a massive lunch, a hard ride yesterday, and I'm still recovering. I've got nothing to prove here, so I'm going to ease off now for the last lap. I don't mind coming last. At least I've got another step towards the graduation, which is what all this is about. Oh. I think I can see the finish line now. Come on. Yes! 29. Oh, I hated every minute of that. Because my Zwift companion app's not working at the moment, I don't know why, I can't communicate with anybody or give anyone ride-ons, and in the race, myself and another lady whose name I've forgotten already, although I'll hopefully find her on Strava, we were working together for most of the race, and then it got to the end of lap 3, start of lap 4ish, and I just couldn't. I was done. I think having a big lunch and having a hard ride yesterday, even though I didn't mean to and I shouldn't have, I did. So I just, at that point, I was done. And bless her, this lady, I could see from her power output, she was hanging back for me, and she was putting comments on there, come on Emma, you can do this. And it's so lovely. That's what I love about this Zwift Academy community, is we all look after each other. But I felt awful because I couldn't reply to her, And she's probably thinking, well, you grumpy bee, you know, she's, you know, I've given you a tow along this whole time, now you can't even bother to talk to me. So I'll try and find her now and just thank her for that. So yeah, I'm not sure what next ride I'm going to do, or next race I'm going to do. Again, if I didn't get it in the video earlier, there's 3 types. There's the circuit, which I've just done, which is fairly flat. A climb race, which on here is Innsbruck-Lutscher, which is like 2,000 metres over 15 miles. Not fancying that. Or a time trial race. You can do any mixture of that, so you can do 2 of the same. Or, you know, they do say if you want to go for the pro contract, then try and mix it up a bit so you can show different strengths. Frankly, because I hate every minute of that, and because I'm clearly not in the running for a pro contract, I might just go for the TT race, because it's just a 10-mile flat race, whereas that was 20 miles, so I'm purely going down the route of least resistance now. So yeah, but I'll see how I feel in the week. I'm going to have a couple of days off now, and see where we go. So I will see you at the next part of the video. I apologise, I feel like I am literally covered in sweat and salt. It's grim. Good afternoon, folks. This could be bad on a very monumental scale. Today is meant to be graduation day. Today is meant to be the second of the 2 races that are compulsory in order to graduate from the Zwift Academy. And as I mentioned at the end of the last race, I was going to go for the time trial purely because it was the route of least resistance. You know, would be the shorter period of time basically. That's purely why I chose it. Well, that and not really being a great lover of climbing. And so I plan to do the TT race today. My whole week has been planned around this, and my whole day today has been planned around this. And as I've been sort of keeping an eye on some Facebook posts from the Canyon SRAM Zwift Academy page this morning, it's becoming evident that people who have done the TT race earlier have ended up, for whatever reason, on the climb route on Innsbruck. The event definitely says London flat, but I know the course schedule was Innsbruck, and so a few of us had picked up on that, and we just assumed that for whatever reason Zwift was putting us on the London course purely for the race. But yeah, a few people have been on this morning to say that they'd gone on there expecting to do a half-an-hour quick race and ended up being a 2-hour climb, 10 miles of climbing. Well, we'll see what happens. Now, just come up to 1 minute 30 before the race. I'm pleased to say that my Zwift companion app is working, so you can see on the right hand side we're all having a bit of a chat at the moment. I made a few people freak out because I mentioned about the fact that it might be the climb course. I think from what we can gather, it's Innsbruck Ring. Innsbruck Ring is the route that I did on the circuit race the other day, which frankly after that race I would have been happy to have never seen that route ever again, but at least it shouldn't be 2,000 metres of climbing. There's just a couple of short punchy hills. I'd much rather that than the Lutscher course. So, and because it's a TT race, there won't be the mad trying to stay with the peloton when we start. There is no draft benefit, we're all on TT bikes. It's just us against the clock basically. Yeah, I'm just going to try and just do my own thing and not be too concerned about everyone else. So hopefully at the end of this I'll bloody graduate, and that's the whole point. So 2, 1, and we're off. Let's go. Let's just settle into it. We'll soon find out what route it is. I've not done Lovesick yet, so if I start going up roads I don't recognise, then well, we'll know, won't we? Oh, no way. I don't recognise this. I think we might be on Lutscher. I don't recognise this. Yeah, people are giving up already, but oh no. People are dropping out left, right and centre. Trouble is, we've planned this around life commitments, around other sporting commitments, around injuries and recoveries, including myself. Sometimes you just can't, you're not in a position to push yourself for that hard or for that long. I'm going to see. It's taken 4 minutes to do half a kilometre. I've still got 10 kilometres to do. Well, if I'm reading this map right, I am definitely like 3/4 of the way up this climb. So I don't understand what the rest of the race is. This is really screwy. No more climbing after this, hopefully. Obviously need to keep pushing, still need to keep pushing and keep the power up, but the miles should hopefully start to rack up quicker. Because we're obviously going downhill. This is a smile of someone who's thinking about graduating in the next few minutes. I've worked so hard for this. Come on. 0.2k to go. Let's do it. Yes, 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 yes! Oh man, I've never been so happy to see a finish line. There we go, 100% complete. This face is the face of someone very, very happy. As I was saying, you know, when I was laying in my hospital bed after the operation, and they said because of the complications I'd had, I'd lost quite a lot of blood, and I was still bleeding quite a lot, which was unusual apparently for this particular operation. They told me I'd need 4 weeks off instead of 2, and I remember saying to Mark on the way home from the hospital that I just didn't think I would do it. I worked it out, and that would leave me with 2 weeks between being, you know, technically able to start exercising again, and that was assuming that I would be recovering, you know, as they thought. That wasn't really taking into account the fact that I am immune suppressed and whatnot. I knew that it was just going to be so tight. So, but yeah, and look, oh my god, I have. There we go. Congrats, you have completed the Zwift Academy. I've unlocked the Academy graduate kit and the Academy bike paint job. I've done it. I've actually done it. I can't believe I've actually done it. And just to think that just over an hour ago, I was honestly sitting there thinking I was going to can it for today and go back and do it again. There was no way I was going to be able to get up that mountain. I hadn't got it in me. I hadn't got the time. Yada yada yada. I was going to have to put off graduating for another day. It just goes to show just not to listen to what's going on up here. Boy or girl, young or old, big or small, no matter what it is, we are all so much more capable of so much more than what we think we are. Just sod it, sod what people think, sod what you think, just get on and do it if it makes you happy. Yeah, so Oh my god, I still can't believe I've actually done it. This is so brilliant. I've done it. I've got my avatar with all of the graduation kit on there now. That's staying on there now for the whole winter. That is my badge of honour. And it's done. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you for following me on this wonderful, wonderful journey of exploration and just finding out what my stupid, unhealthy, unfit body is capable of. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next video, which hopefully won't be in the too distant future. Thanks. Bye.